Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6 as the Gauls. We are weirdly working towards a bit of a pacifistic run, if you can believe it. We have such a defensive stance available to us as the Gauls because of the bombard available from our unique replacement of the industrial zone, the oppidum here, which we get early, and which can defend itself with bombard. I think is going to be very, very handy. We could go and start working on medieval walls almost right away. It's we're probably gonna want monarchy first, just because it does give us the boost to castles, which is kind of nice. The Petra, well, I mean, we didn't actually inhabit the Petra location. I know it's gonna sadden a lot of people. I could have done it for the memes, but honestly, it's probably not going to work out. I think what we'll do is we'll just pick up some of the things we do have a boost for. We'll pick up the shipbuilding. Actually, having everything being able to embark will give us a bit of flexibility. I don't know if I really need the walls over here, but I'm going to get the ancient walls now. We do have the big production boost, so let's do it. Build a mine there. We get a nice border push before we have to compete with too many things. Build a mine here. We'll do this. Not really worried about the competition, but it will save us some expansion time, which is nice. Definitely going to get the ivory online. Maybe build a little farming triangle right over here.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
I think we're still good where we are. How's this going? We did get some score because we did contribute. We did do a send aid. Probably I could just send money. I don't know how the money is calculated. I probably could have found a sweet spot for how much money to give, but that's going to be all right. Eventually we do want some of these. Right now we got plenty of housing in our capital. The culture is nice, but is there something else I might want to get first? Honestly, maybe no one's living in the desert. Maybe it really is. Could have been a Petra run. But let's see if we can get a pyramid going. Actually, that sounds pretty tempting. We are going to send an envoy over to Kandy because we're going to do for the price of one. They're swapping our policies at that point. We are going to come here and we'll build on that. Oh, you don't want me competing with city-states. And of course, you don't either. Well, that might get a little bit awkward. All right, lumber mill. Ivory camp. Statue of Zeus is done. Build a mine here. There. There. Gonna be quite nice. Get more lumber mills. I mean, maybe we've improved too many tiles around Tarvana because it's going to be a while before it needs those. But, I mean, we're here and it's convenient. More ivory. I expect the AI is going to start knocking on our door. Now, I could chop this. This is a... Sorry, the green ones, right, are the forests on a hill. So we could chop and then put down a mine. And actually, I'm remembering now that's what I typically do. Gives us a nice production boost, and then we still get the mine, which is probably stronger. I think last game we weren't doing it as the Maya because we had something specific with lumber mills or pollution or mines were bad. I can't remember the situation there. But yeah, I probably want to go back to doing that. Build the mine there. A little bit of a culture pop or border pop. But more importantly, yeah, I forget our mines are stupid good here. So I definitely don't want to build lumber mills on top of hills as the Gauls. I really want to chop down the trees. I am tempted to build some more builders here. Oh, let's get the library. No, for sure. So here's another example. Again, highlighted green with my mod is a hill spot. So I can go and clear that, get the production boost, and then build a mine, which is our superior building. This, I think, is actually going to be another farming triangle. Which sounds good to me. Do we need a ton more builders?
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship.
I have no intention, I think, to build a quadrime. I think we're just going to bypass that. We may as well do stirrups. We've got the boost for it. Is there anything short-term to beeline to? I mean, getting universities would be nice. Needs two things. It needs mathematics first. Actually, that... do a partial research of math. You know, it's fine. Actually, let's go stirrups, and then we'll work our way over here, because I think we are going to get our 3 districts relatively soon. All these farms give us a lot more housing as well, so even if we don't need the food right now, even if we're not going to work the tile right now, it is awfully helpful. I'm going to build a monument here because we actually do need a little bit of help pushing out some borders. If we get our borders pushed here, we can build a mine there, and then we'll get a bunch of extra border pops. Mega Colossal Eruption down over here. Well, I mean, that's going to be fun times for us. But it's not a bad sight. Swedish German crossbows. Are you in war with someone? Are in a war with Germany. Well, well, well. That's it there. Okay. 2 turns to the pyramid is actually pretty impressive. We did do a chop to help that. Suck to lose it now. Straight to the workshop? Yeah, may as well. Nothing else, we get those great engineer points. Don't need a galley in the seas over here. We will want to build some more real military units, but for now, workshop, I think, is going to be a fine pick. Holy crap, Berlin has flipped to Sweden. Production towards building... well, I know we're building a few things. Oh, no, everyone votes for the city center one, which I can't blame them. So we're going to do that so we can get a Diplo vote. Produce and purchasing military units with production, I think, tends to be what the AI votes for, and it actually seems like we probably want on our own as well.
The height of these pyramids.
Hey!
40 centuries look down on us.
We got ourselves the pyramids. You're cranky because I'm building wonders. Boo. Campus got voted for. Production did as well. I don't mind the campus production boost. It was just a little bit unexpected. Oh yeah, it's only when you build wonders in the city that you get the bonus ones over there. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think what is worthwhile, though, is I'm actually going to go back... Actually, let me get the monument first. When mercenaries finish, we might switch back to... Oh, it's serfdom! Never mind. Actually, if we started the builder right now, I'll be fine. When mercenaries finish, we'll switch back to serfdom, which is still running. May have been supposed to switch out of that a second ago. This one. That's what we just finished. He is hooked up. Got the +1 build. Oh no, we didn't just finish a builder. We did that. There we go. I win. Gold tier reward. We get Diplo victory points and a bunch of diplomatic favor. The Diplo victory points that are actually quite nice. Oh, I'm not voting for it. Interesting. Might be something happening on another... Oh, military emergency. I wonder why I didn't get a vote. Maybe because we're friends? Not allowed to vote against a friend? Could be. Diplomacy. Canada's got 4. We're sitting at 3. Not a lot going on there. The rest of the ones aren't worth checking because not going to be a lot of action in the victory conditions at this time. So we are doing some exploration, which is nice. A little bit more over there, which is also quite wonderful. Do I want to keep the rainforest up? I don't know. I will build a lumber mill over here. That's going to be okay. Whether we chop the rainforest or not, I'll see. I mean, we're still running serfdom, and you have Liang, but at some point we do have to build some things over here. I think I would very much like to build an encampment. Don't have one yet. We will want one for some things, so I'm going to start it over here. Plus, that'll be a nice distinct one. Oh, mercenaries. I should switch out of you right now so that we can get the free boost later on. Let's start working towards Divine Right. Grow a city to 10 population is not something I tend to get. Our cities grow a little slow. In fact, our capital is not growing at all right now. You know, I might want to encourage a few more of the cities to be focused short term here. Difference there. Yeah, so that we can get, you know, critical mass of workers. Should have done that a little bit sooner. We will want a holy site at some point because we're going to want some faith. We're all going to be the same in terms of what it can do now. At some point, we need a government plaza too. More tiles. I'm okay with more builders. Yeah, actually, I'll do a chop on the rainforest. So inn is done. Stupid high campus is done. Don't need the granary yet. I mean, +1 food is nice. Mostly was waiting for the housing. I think more builder spam is actually where it's at. You are going to build the ancient walls, though. And then library at that point. You're going to go ahead and build a lumber mill. I don't know if it's going to be used now, but it'll be ready. Yeah, our capital being so small is really not ideal. I'm going to chop that, which is going to take a lot of turns off the encampment. Love to see it. Let's get farming. Sister cities are growing relatively quick now. Builder here. Actually, tons of tiles to improve. Could actually maybe force some builders down here faster. Let's start getting the horses going so that we can trade for them. Do build the ancient walls. I think that might be our last city needing walls. Yeah, all the walls are up over here. You're building it in 5, you're building it in 12. So really, probably when civil service finishes, we'll switch out of limes. There'll be a couple turns left, and then it'll go up to probably 3 turns left, but that's fine. Build some of that. Ancient walls. Feeling good. Our science is well below Canada. Yeah, so Germany's having a hard time. Us catching up. Oh yeah, we're going to Dark Age. I guess that's just going to be the way it is. Not the end of the world. It should make it a lot easier for us to maybe Golden/Heroic Age after that. No, we don't have a lot of troops. I'm sorry. I like how many cities we've got, though. And now that we are infrastructuring them through, oh, I should have gone here first. I wasted a turn. Infrastructuring them through, certain buildings and also just a lot of builders. These cities are going to start to go crazy nuts soon, which is nice. You there. You are going to move to Samborbriva here. About to get its first builder, finally. Yeah, I maybe should have built it there. But on the other hand, I'm kind of liking the idea of saving some money for responding to a sudden emergency. Oh, yeah, you were supposed to move to here. I think I clicked on the city instead. Because I want a road leading out of here, plus we can grow a little bit faster with that. Oh, you do still need walls. No, let's start that. I mean, I know there's a lot of things that might be prioritized, but I want to build it while I've got limes running on. Is there any chance this is flipping to me? I suspect that might actually be the case. Oh, Governor. Well, that might not happen so much if I'm Dark Aging. Hopefully none of my cities are going to be in a loyalty buffalage from the Dark Age. That'd be a wee bit annoying. Trade route from here, yeah, we'll just go to Tervana, which more food, more production. Then over here, well, this is a hill, so what we're going to do is we're going to chop that forest, get some instant production, and then we'll build a mine, which will boost... Is that a goody hut over here? I never popped. Well, it'll pop when our borders expand, so that's something. Walls are up over here. Yes, do go for the library, please. You're going to do that. You are going to finish the walls. Probably this first. I don't know. I want the monument because we want to make sure that these fish start to get captured. All right, workshop complete over here. I'm going to build a knight. It's going to give us a little bit of flexible options for some warfare. Plus, we want to bring ourselves up to about 8 total units if we can. We don't have much in the faith way, which is unfortunate. I guess I'll do this for now. That's going to have to be okay. Bam. And we buttress. Now, we're not anywhere close to having a city of size 10, so we can just work through civil service directly. Yeah, great people. It'd be nice to boost these, but oh my god, it's in 5-digit amounts of faith and gold to rush a great scientist. No, we'll hard research education, and we will try to get more of our campuses up. The problem with this map is we don't have a lot of great places to go and get a super education place. I might want to build a campus here. I don't know. I think. No, we're already building a campus in this place. Yeah, right over there. Oh, yeah, never mind. Can we clear marshes? Can't we? That gives a nice food boost. We're going to want that. Pop Samo up to a bigger size as quickly as possible. Get the monument rolling. Go and improve these tiles here. Because those tiles are going to get worked. So here, pop that. Marsh, get a bunch of food, so Samo grows. Complaining about negative food right now, but it might restabilize in a sec. Reestablishes or reassign some people. Alright, we're going to drop limes. We are almost certainly, I think, going to go to conscription. We're not really building units. We don't need equestrian orders. We do have some garrisoned units, but I think saving the money is more what we're looking for. Serfdom. Hang on a sec. Oh, barbarians. Oh, look at that. Couple. Well, what would we run instead of serfdom, I guess is the question. We have one governor that would fit for civil prestige. One whole trade route for 2. We do have one good campus with adjacency bonus, and we've got another +1 at least. I think this is going to be worth at least 5 science. So that's probably worthwhile. Yeah, we went from 38 and change to 44 and change. So that's actually really good. At least a 6 science play. You actually are okay on food. I mean, you're not making a ton, but you are there. Clear this, but I think what I'll do is I'll just build a farm. Meanwhile, you there. Yeah, that's going to stress some of our units. And if we lose a unit, we're going to have to build that many more to be able to get the free finish on mercenaries. But, turns out, Gaulish unit's pretty strong. Definitely at least tank one more hit. May have to retreat at a certain point, but for now we're okay. Here, I could clear and build a farm with my 2 builds. But I think what I'll do is pick up maize first. Build a mine here again. Take another shot over there. Interesting, you're alerted, but you haven't gone back to your camp. Unless you've already woken them, which is possible, I suppose. Sure, you can build an embassy. Good for relations. Helps with some spying. Oh, another emergency council that we're not invited to. Renaissance era, we're going to Dark Age now. Special district, we're not converting. Some non-barbarian, discover new continent, wonder, complete trade. We don't have a lot. I think we have to go monumentality to create more districts is our best bet right now. So this is a hill. So I'm going to remove that. Production boost. And follow up with, well, we need to get harbors going. Oh, right. Oh, not being able to build harbors adjacent to our town is kind of rough. There's not much of an adjacency bonus here. I mean, no matter what, I have to buy a tile unless I build it on fish, which I don't want to. I could consider getting some. That's not bad here. Do that. 2 are going to kill that guy. Are going to retreat that way. Guys continue to forward, which is fine. Up moves. Go back to being second. That should be fine and easy to handle. Huey Louie got built. It would have been really nice in this lake here. We got a couple of lakes that would benefit from it. You're going to get bombarded. You are going to retreat into the city. Start healing up. Move to there. You can't reach me because of the river. Okay. +1 food over there. Turn into a half-decent tile. Angkor Wat has been built. Oh man, they're up to rifles over here? Wow, we gotta do some upgrading, and fast. Let me pull back that way. Oh, you've got a promotion wait. Oh, the upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. Oh, and you don't have line of sight anymore. Okay, stand in the forest. I know he'll get a bonus versus anti-cavalry, but that's just gonna have to be okay. Actually swap that way. And you can go back to resting. Should be able to take some shots from there. Just build a farm here on the last charge from this builder. We've got to get some more love back there. So, river crossing. This is a hill, but this is flat. When I just move back, he's going to be able to melee me this turn. I've got to pull back to here. That is some strong barbarians. We have been holding back on our troop upgrades because we're mostly looking at our neighbors, but era-wise, things are in dire straits. Alright, mercenaries just finished. Drop conscription. Grab professional army for the cheap upgrades. Actually, I'm going to put that in my wildcard slot. I'm going to take bastions or discipline. Maybe discipline. Keep natural philosophy. We can drop diplomatic league. Let's go back to influence. Done. And let's build swordsman. Get a suzerainship. Move you down here. From enemies. Okay. Frankie. We've got to start plucking away this guy. Now, I think because he can move here, and then he won't be able to move again. He might still be able to attack. Although, what I can do is I can... Oh, I can't body block because of that. I could body block with this guy. Got a promotion. I kind of would like to keep him alive. Speaking of staying alive... Actually, you might go and just kill him, but what are we going to do about that, huh? There's another archer ready to go. I guess I could have done upgrades here before moving some dudes. That may have been better. I told you to come here. You go into the water. Can I promote you in the water? Yes, good. Excellent. Let's do that. Yeah, I may have wanted to do promotions rather than shooting. On the other hand, you know what? That kind of worked out okay. Can you kill him? Perfect. With the city. I'm not sure you can kill anyone else. You don't have the ability to promote to anything. Annoying. Alright, let's promote you. And... I think we will take this shot here. No kill, but I guess that's going to have to be good enough. I guess you could get attacked by him, but he's so low, I think it'll be okay. Now, these crossbows could be maybe a little bit of a pain. That barbarian encampment is clearly woke. Not good for us. Government unlocked. So we're going to go up to monarchy. We are going to lose some of our combat points, but we'll get some era score here, which is nice. We're going to have bastions. Encampments and harbors. I might just grab conscription here. We're not really producing units. Money never is a bad thing. We still have some promotions to do. Actually, maybe what I'll do this so that I can return to working on a great scientist, which like I could also want to run one of these. Can't train settlers or some new cities. We're not doing that. We do have a domestic trade route. Actually, this might be better. We only have the one, but I think it's still worthwhile. We recould castles, which is nice. Let's get that because we might want those walls, or I might want pikemen sooner. I already lost Huey Lewis, so it doesn't really matter one way or another. I'm going to build another swordman. I might be happy with that. Let's do upgrades before we buy any tiles here. So first priority is going to be killing crossbows, because they can hit us without us being able to hit them back. And that is poor. No one can shoot this archer right now, which is good. Maybe I will go and just promote you right now. It sucks to, promote and then lose something right away. You want to avoid that. You can't be shot. I mean, unless this swordman murders himself and then... Actually, this is a hill, isn't it? Yeah. So this guy can't see him and can't move up and shoot as well, which is nice. So I don't think you need to do... Oops. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. You'll disembark here, which actually will still block line of sight, which is nice. Although he can move to here and take a shot, but not at very high health. Does that leave me enough to buy that tile? No, it does not. Might be okay. This one is cheaper. Actually, let's do this, and we'll maybe still put a campus there later on. There will be another mine here, which is going to be 50. And we do want a little bit of faith generation. That's going to be useful for us. All these are pretty far away. Right-click there. I don't think any of these matter currently. The bigger question is, what might we want to beeline to? At a certain point, the question becomes mostly nationalism. Because nationalism gives us the ability to create cores. But we're going to start working in that direction. We may make some changes and override some things at a certain point, but for now, this is what we want. We're going to go here to move down. That's going to be okay. This builder can actually sort of lead this way and be fine. I want one of my incense. I have 2. It'll give me not much money, but I'll take it anyway. Build up a little bit of relations, hopefully get more for it later on. Okay, again, we want to focus on hitting the crossbows. I don't cook. Hit him. Good, lovely. And I guess you'll just go ahead and do this. I know you need to re-rest, but we can get that kill. I'm gonna take out this guy. Beautiful. Okay, that's working out nicely. We've got more tiles to do. Do we want to do Granary? You're near your food limit, and then or your housing limit, and +1 food would be good. I think that's actually a good idea. This city's grown quite a bit. I would love to harbor here normally. Not being able to do that is pretty sucky. Need to get some harbors going, but I don't have to wait for a little bit. Putting it here is going to be okay. It will be adjacent to a mine later. And the thing is, our industrial district replacement, the Oppidum, is cheaper to build than a normal one, which is pretty nice. Now, this guy's still going to be too weak to actually fight the barbarians. All I'm going to do is stick him in one of our border cities to provide a little bit of base stats. I'll tell you what, I'll put you in the capital. Border city, and it's obviously pretty important to us. You can rest for now. That's going to be okay. You are going to go and quarry that. Thank you very much. I think we can chop this tree and build a mine here. It'll set up for some adjacency bonuses. And actually, we won't have to buy this tile afterwards, which is going to be really handy. I think we've got to go for a university right away, which actually will Eureka because it's next to a hill. Not necessarily a priority to do that one. So I think if anything, I think we might go to Bibrix. No, it's going to be like unescorted territory. Maybe I'll walk you this way. Not too worried about anything coming out of Kanukistan. We can go and repair this, I think, with relative amount of safety. There's probably going to be another wave of spawns coming out of here soon. So we have to be kind of cautious, but so far it's looking mostly okay. You get across to here. I'm going to move to here. I know you're still resting. I don't want to get too close. I'm just going to leave you here to leave room for my other units to advance. You're mostly healthy, which is going to be... Nitsa got built. Foreign city gains independence. It is Berlin. What we might want to do is, after we're done with the barbarians, go after the city. Now, they do have walls. Catapults are not very strong unless we core them. So I don't know what we're going to do there. But I think what we're going to do first is build the university. That will be our second university, which is what we need for because I don't have... It is kind of annoying. Okay, well, obviously you'll do well here. You might be able to kill us on a counterattack, so I'm just going to have you wait one turn. You'll heal as well, which is nice. You're going to move over this way, because you're not going to get to the barbarian encampment in time to do anything. You're just going to chill in the city, provide a little bit of stats and whatever. You know, garrison troops if we want bonus amenities, maybe. Smash him. Okay, so we've got that taken care of, which is nice. We've got the encampment. We might go straight to a harbor. None of these are going to have adjacencies. We're still going to want harbor for various things. For the Venetian Arsenal. Coast tile adjacent to industrial zone. So this is where we're going to want to build the Venetian Arsenal. And often we can because the AI, because it's such a funky placement requirement, the AI often doesn't build it. I don't remember what it looks like. Pointier ones. Doesn't sort of matter. I just want to mark that, you know, I want a wonder here of some kind. Here, I'll put the Petra, just because. So I'm going to build a wonder there. So mostly it means I want to make sure I don't actually build a harbor there. We may just have to wait for these tiles to expand. Let's just get the workshop and then the barracks going. We're going to want all those buildings anyway for the production boost and the great people boost. So what the hey, right? Let's move you over here. We might still make a run at Berlin. We'll see. You've got to repair things. You aren't really going to contribute anything. Oh, hello. Expect Germany to expand so much down here. It's fine. It wasn't like I was prioritizing that really in any way. And Germany's been... They're hard up. They're not going to be a real threat, most likely, at this point in the game. Just chill there. Okay, well, we're going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching another episode, folks. I'm still generally liking how things are going. Our science is starting to happen, finally, and scale up. Again, it's to be expected. We're going to start from behind of the deity AI, but hopefully we can get back in there, hopefully without having to be forced to do too much conquest, because it would be really nice not to invest a bunch of time in producing more and more and more military. We are fairly hard to attack with our extra defense from our industrial zones. I mean, they're not that powerful compared to an encampment, but they're still something. And they can still potentially trip up people. It'll be interesting to see if... oh, it says defense strength 51 instead of 17. Just not up to date, maybe? Because, I mean, this is 51. Unless the bombard is 51 and the melee defense is 17. I don't know. Might just be a visual thing. The dedication bonus triggered as we keep making our unique buildings. Hopefully we can get a good amount of era score. We should get some from clearing this encampment, which is nice. Yeah. We did build the knight. I don't think we've got more material for a unique thing. If we can discover niter and then build a gunpowder unit, we'll get some era score from that. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.